Hi guys, welcome back to Reids Reefer. I'm sorry it's been a while since my last update. It's just the tank took forever to cycle. But I'm now up and running. As you can see, the tank's filled properly, running properly. Now you can see one. I have two small clownfish in there. I know I said I was going to get some designer clowns, or intended to get some designer clownfish, but to be honest I couldn't justify the price, and I still like regular clownfish, so these guys will do. And I've purchased my first coral, which is, the lighting isn't the best, but it's an Australian green hammer, Aussie green hammer. Slightly different to the rest of the ones in the store. It's more of a lighter green, and it's really nice under the blue lighting, but I can't show you on this camera really. You may have noticed on my previous video I said by this point I was going to have a cover on. Foolishly, I didn't listen to the old saying, measure twice and cut once. I measured incorrectly, cut it wrong, and cut it too short, so I'm going to have to purchase another one, so a bit of a waste of money. But yeah, hopefully these guys won't jump out in between now and then. It's been up and running officially about a month, I'd say. I'll show you what is going on in the sump area too, because I've had some slight changes in the sump. Put this light on. Most obvious thing you can notice is the gate valve. The Red Sea adjustable gate valve. Although the piping itself was absolutely silent, and well done to Red Sea for making it so quiet, it was so temperamental. The slightest of turns, like we're talking millimetre movements, would make such a big difference to the tank. If you tightened it in, down, up here, this is what gets affected, the emergency. So if it was over tightened ever so slightly, water would pour down the emergency, and should you loosen the gate valve at all, it would drain right to the bottom. And so my salinity was all over the place. My auto top up sensor is there, so it was either really full up the top, which meant the salinity was higher, and when it drained it thought it was empty, so it poured RO water in there. So it wasn't sustainable to keep it like that for long term. So I've completely had to repipe that whole section. It's similar to what I had before. It tees off and goes into the filter sock, but it works far better. It's a Spears gate valve. They're quite expensive, including postage and packaging and taxes and what have you. It was about £55. So for the sake of a valve, that's a lot. Plus all the piping. But now it doesn't matter. It's done. It's done, and it holds far better. It's near perfect. So yeah, I'm really glad about that. Everything else was working fine. It's not an issue, but the only sort of minor concern I've got is with when the Kessel refugium light is on, it shines down there, and then this is, I don't know if you can see, it started to go green down there. Given the fact it's only a month old, I dread to think what it'll be like in a while. It's doing its job, it's doing that well. And then I have a small ball, I don't know if you can see that, of Kato in there. It's quite small. Let's see if you can see, that's better. Yeah, so the refugium's quite big, and that's a tiny little ball, so it'll take forever to grow. But once it's fully grown in, I think it'll be a nice sanctuary in there. I'm going to get some other types of algae to grow in there as my main nutrient transport method. I just still have the filter sock, and then skimmer, and then I have a small bag of carbon down there, you can see. Small bag of carbon. I did intend on having a media reactor plumbed into that tee there. I can tee off from that point and plumb in. But the one I want is the Aquamax XS, I think, that extra small. It's not available in the UK, so I'm going to have to try and figure out a way of getting that really, because that's a perfect size for this sort of tank. Yeah, there's not much more I can update. I know it's not the most exciting of tanks, it's only a small Nano with limited livestock in there, and you know, it is what it is at this point. I'm sure in a year's time, it'll be a lot nicer. One thing to mention, guys, I've started an Instagram account under the name Reids Reefer, and I'm far more active on the Instagram than I am making the videos, because it's a lot harder making the videos, or more time consuming making the videos. So follow me on Instagram to get more regular updates and different things I'm doing fish related. If you like this video, thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. Yeah, subscribe. Be much appreciated, and thank you for watching.